Okay, boom, viewers, welcome back to the channel. Subscribers already know the thing set. We're blessed. You also know the story ain't complete if minute up on the beat and as can't see. Part on the screen. Yeah, my peeps, the court finally updated their website and Squash has been found guilty. Putting out a comment section rating about that because we already knew he was going to accept this plea deal before August 26. We see that his lawyers tried to get the judge to suppress certain evidence, the feds put forth. But the judge said, you know what I mean? Everything is admissible. It's him saying, this is why Squash them lawyer, told the feds basically he's ready to, accept the plea deal. He's him putting out a comment section where you think about that because if he didn't, my people, I'm not gonna tell you no lie, he would be facing at least 100 years minimum. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, let's take a look at what the court is saying, and we'll proceed with the next. Okay, people, this is what the court updated today. You feel me? We're going to be looking at the last two, lines on the say right there, 35 and 36. I'm not going to read it out for no, I'm just going to paraphrase it. But basically, what line 35 is saying, Squash, accepts the plea deal. And being that he accepted the plea deal, the feds is asking the judge to cancel the trial. You see what I said? And they said, we deny it as mute, meaning that, based off of the circumstances, everything changes. This whole ball game. You see what I said, my people? Now, line 36. Is where they say he pleads guilty and all of these things. So he's gonna have to go to court like September 3rd, where he goes in front of the judge and say, me guilty, Your Honor. So it says order setting change of plea hearing. As to Andre Whitaker, change of plea set for September 3rd, 2025, 10 a.m. in Miami. You see what I say? And then, in the court, the government, the feds, is going to give Squash lawyer the documents, basically outlining the plea agreement and all of these things. You know what I mean? And the maximum penalties and all type of elements, which defendant seeks to plead guilty to. The document outlining the maximum penalties also shall include the maximum fines and the maximum time supervised release and whether, forfeiture and all of this stuff. So these are the two charges that he's facing, the same one as the state, which they dropped. But now he's facing 25 maximum for the first one, alien in possession of, matics. And then he's facing 10 years for the next one. So that's 35 years maximum if he didn't accept the plea deal. And, they was bringing forth other evidence, which would have got him more time. So that's why his lawyers was trying to suppress all of these gun things on the sip on the screen. No, you see what I say? So now that he accepted the plea, I think the government might give him like a 10 years. You see what I say? Because, he's pleading guilty and he's not going to waste taxpayers' time. And that this might be his first offense for these types of seriousness. You see what I say? Putting out a comment section where you think about that. Because, they was listening to him as a gang leader. And, the police, them in Jamaica, the commissioner, whoever was going to come to America and testified, he was a gang leader, And this is why they didn't want to use his name, Squash, Six Boston at the trial, because it's kind of like a prejudice, things. So, honestly, people, I think there's going to be more charges placed on Squash. You remember, this is just one government agency after him. He was under 3 different investigations by 3 different departments in the government, And one of them got him now. You see what I say? Because this is really bigger than what we think it is. Because they got him shipping the matics them to Jamaica. You know what I mean? But me just they want to give them a quick update while going for that to go on. The court hasn't officially updated everything so far. But then put in enough for we know while going for that to go on. He pled guilty. You know what I mean?
Get to you. Protect your life and love your life, yeah? And remember, say your life is valuable. Remember, say your life is valuable. Whether you're broke, nothing not going for you, you're not no clothes, you're not no money. This is hold on. Hello? Hello?
How you doing, sir? We have AT&T here to do some outside work around your home.
Yes, please.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, get to you. Why is up here? Protect on the life, man, and a valuable dog. I make no man tell you nothing, my dad. I talk to you all of you, then Kingston, Panishtown, Portmore, my dad. Whole heap of great things in the world for experience. And everything say, oh, me at 25, or me at 26, or me at 27, or me at 28, or me at 30, or me at 35, and it not happen for me yet. Bro, you have life, dog. Focus and double down. Focus and double down. Especially to the youth, them were tempted by certain lifestyle and certain badness. My dad, if you're in it, love it, don't go in it. It don't worth it. And for the youth, them, we're in it, we don't know it not worth it. On a life at danger, on a life at risk, police want to kill you, gunman want to kill you. You're bigger, yo, on a greater than that, here. Just believe me, dog. Sky's the limit, my dad. God is the greatest. Love God and believe. Work hard and believe. Tell me, I tell you, dog. I'm out.
Okay, people, the next trending topic I'm going to say out of Jamaica have to deal with the jacket business again. The DNA test thing. You know what I mean? First it was Gage. And now we're seeing a youth named Jerome Harris have, lost his life because, I'm running a test on him youth and it came back not his and then baby mother or, was his baby mother took him up.
The female threw the murder Jerome Harris master over DNA. For Jesus. She knifed him up. You don't know if you were Master God. She and the man have a child, my love, and them left. Him went him separate ways, she went her separate ways. Me get to understand, say she put out the story on Facebook or on the media and said the boy a worthless boy and not take care of the pitney. So Jerome start come back around and not try to play him part. So he decides if he go do a DNA test, my love, the video circulate round and the DNA test come back so the pitney enough for him. Jerome him now start tell through the same one back every red nickel wine pen pan the baby. Now master Sunday morning Jerome turn up a shop. Trudy no go down there go knife him up. The first knife never KILL him, Him gone to her and say, you really knife me up over my money. Trudy say yes. And finish the job, my friends. I could have really go on to Jamaica. No. Jerome is lying on a slab of ice, lifeless. And Trudy they behind bars. Papa Jesus. Who is the winner in this situation and who is the loser? Now the baby don't know who the father is. Trudy gone a boneyard jail and Jerome gone, never to return. Lord Jesus, how no love your jacket so? And what is wrong with these men? When you deal with it professional, no? When you can speak in private, and say what you did wasn't wrong, yeah, woo, but fear publicly humiliate each other. Now it take cost a life and cost somebody freedom. And a child is left without him or her parents. Really sad, my love. Leave your comment. I work with them, not even can shout, my love. And we could discuss it. Thank you. They don't know here, Seth.
Okay, people, put in the comment section what you think about that story, because child know, what I mean? Nobody winning at this situation. Homegirl know, it's away from her, her child. This guy is away from his parents and his loved ones. You see what I say? It's a no-win situation, and I think, Jamaica needs to do the right thing now and make DNA tests mandatory when a child gives birth. You see what I say? Because we know the statistics is not a good look, and anybody that work down at the embassy can tell you most of the time, 9 times out of 10, the youth is not for the man filing for them for come to America. You know what I mean? So, just to mend all wounds and prevent things like this, I think they need to make this thing mandatory in Jamaica, because Jamaicans is already hot-headed. But you see me, I said, really? You know what I mean? But me just they want give them quick update and everything. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I drop the latest though. Bless.